All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Riverview High School for a special broadcast of our junior varsity game here with Riverview taking on the Bears of Monroe Jefferson. The game just underway here, no score. About 7:30 left. Pat McClendon made it in. He's sitting next to me as we're preparing for a big night of high school hoops. How's it going, Pat?
Doing well, Rick. Glad to be here.
How's the bank business?
9 to 5, man. Got to close just in time to make it here.
Outstanding. So we appreciate you joining us early tonight because this is a special night. This is senior night for the varsity team. We're going to be honoring our 2 senior players at halftime of the JV game, so we want you to stick around for that. We'll be mentioning Cal Lockhart and Landon Kincaid tonight, so we're very excited to be honoring those 2 fine young men at halftime of the JV game. So a little early score here. Monroe Jefferson just scored the first basket of the game to go up 2-0. Everingham with the long 3. Rebound goes over to Monroe Jefferson. So we kind of got some archaic rosters here, so we're going to do our best to get the names right. They're just kind of jotted down. Our boys JV team is 14-1 on the season, having once again a great season led by Coach Seville, who's been coaching the JV now somewhere around 5, 6, 7 years, and he's done a fine job each and every time. So we appreciate them. So we want to give them a little spotlight tonight. So if you're a fan of the JV team or you know somebody who might want to watch the JV team, please send them the link. Share it in your Facebook page, your Twitter page, and or just send out the link in a text message. Would be great too, just to let people know that we are showing JV tonight. And then the varsity will start right after. Evan Gallimore knocks down the 15-footer 2-2. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter, so we're very early. 23 for Jefferson, that's Merkel. I think he's got all 4 points to start the game off for the Bears. Ian Adams now with left-handed dribble to the baseline. He looks to Pincava. Long 3. It's good. Jefferson back the other way. You need to see the roster. Again, we appreciate you joining us. We're picking up the viewers now. We're up to 4. Very excited for you 4 that are joining us tonight. Just share the stream if you wouldn't mind, because this is a special night tonight where we're going to show our JV team, our JV Pirates, again, who are 14-1, and then we're going to honor our 2 senior players at halftime. So make sure if you know people who want to see that they tune in here, because in the next about 25 minutes we're going to be recognizing those 2 fine young men. We also want to welcome you if you're Jefferson is? Oh, okay. Again, we're flying a little bit by the seat of our pants. We look to get the roster set and figure out who's who. So we're getting there. Going to the line for Jefferson to be number 2, Preibel. Again, we have last names only, so we'll do our best. So Preibel's going to the line. It's 5-4. Riverview lead. Preibel's first. In and out and back in again.
First foul on Pincava for Riverview on that one.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm gonna kind of transfer the score out of one sheet so we can kind of keep track. I'm just going by numbers, and we'll kind of, like I said, seat of our pants, get some scoring going on here.
Nice pass from Happy. Pincava go to the lane. He'll get fouled. Looks like it's going to be on 40.
That's going to be his second for Armetta.
Armetta's second. Jefferson coming in with only 8 players, so the bench is a little short. I can't imagine they'll be real happy to get somebody in early foul trouble. Nice hands from 23, Merkel. You got to talk a little bit when you talk about Jefferson and kind of the transformation their program's made the last couple years. Varsity team's off to a probably the best basketball season they've had in a decade or two. Sitting in second place right now. Tonight's varsity game is going to be a battle for second place, just under Flat Rock, who's kind of running away with the show a little bit right now. But there's 3 to 4 teams battling for that second spot within the league, and to build momentum as they're going into this district tournament season coming up in a couple weeks. Good steal by Everingham. He'll back it out. Tall, slender, left-handed young man. Freshman gets it over to Pincava. Skip pass now to Adams. There's Ruffner in the corner. Oh, blocked by 23 Merkel. Merkel's off to a great start. Adams will come out with it. He's got Gallimore on his left. Gets it to Ruffner on the right side. No foul call. Laid up in. Almost in.
Is that east side rim again, Rick?
It is.
Talk about?
We should sell a sponsorship for that rim somehow. Evan Gallimore with the rebound. He'll kick it out to Pincava. We'll rush up the right side to Ian Adams. Left-handed pass. 2 guys in the same spot right there. Kind of got clogged up a little bit. Pryble will come out with it. Three minutes left to play here in the first quarter. We're all even at 5. Oh, what? There we go. Executive producer, Mr. Nafe, making sure we don't end the feed on an accident here. Number 30 now is Gelso. He'll go between his legs. Nice in and out between 3 guys. Gets it back to Armetta. Settle it down. It's Pryble into Merkel. Nice little backdoor cut. Spencer will come down with it, lose it. And Swan will get fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Spencer's first foul in the evening. Still early. If you're around town, head on over here tonight, because this is going to be an exciting night of high school hoops, and what better way to spend a Friday night? It's the best entertainment dollar around. $5, and you can see 2 highly contested contests with 2 very good teams. Swan knocks them both down. They're up, Jefferson's up 7-5 here. 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Skip past to Pincava for the 3. In and out. Spencer, nice rebound. Battle for it. Swan comes out. Pryble loses it. There's Spencer going back the other way. Lays it up and in. Jefferson back the other way. We're all knotted at 7. Swan over to Merkel. Merkel a little 15 or 6-footer. In and out. Swan with a fadeaway. Blocked by Spencer. Gallimore saves it. Pryble with a good pass. Knocked away. Adams back the other way. He's got 4-on-2 right here. Goes all the way to the basket. Kind of awkward shot. Bounces out. Pryble goes the other way. Back and forth action here. Merkel on the layup. It's good. 1:30 to play. First quarter. 9-7 Jefferson. Jefferson in a 2-3 zone. That long 3 was by Cantu. Jefferson to come out with it. Back and forth here, Pat. Catch your breath yet?
I think I have. They're having trouble getting it in that hoop. They're getting some shots off, and they're kind of working it down to a guy getting it up. But, yeah, they're trying to follow up with some second-chance ones that haven't helped.
Plenty of opportunities, that's for sure.
Some finger-popping passes going on, too. A lot of tip passes. Kind of moving that ball from both sides. There's one there that gets knocked out of bounds. Gelso with the block. It's still going to be Riverview's ball on Jefferson's side of the court here.
Singleton checking in for the first time for the Pirates. Pass is knocked away. Jefferson will come away with it back the other direction. Clovis Swan. Nice little
Gelso
floater. Yeah, Gelso with the little floater from the left side, knocks it in off the glass. 11-7. Jefferson with the lead here. About 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Good skip pass to Adams. Adams will get to the middle of the lane. Pincava knocks it in. Under 15 to play in the quarter. 11-10 Bears. It looks like that's going to be back to Jefferson. Nice job by Cantu to kind of tip it, hit it off the Jefferson player. Pincava now, he'll eye the scoreboard, get the clock, get to the Adams. Adams with the long three, just short. All right, so we're through one here in the JV game at Riverview High School. Jefferson Bears have the early 1-point lead, 11-10 over your Pirates.
For Jefferson, Merkel's been taking it down low a lot, so he's been able to get those short baskets or those short shots that allowed him to put so much in. He's up to 6 points so far in the night. A couple other baskets by a couple other guys, but he sounds like he seems to be our one we have to stop for them getting that ball down low.
Yeah, Merkel's a good-looking athlete. Stands about 6 feet, long, slender. Is got that basketball body type. Long, lean, and athletic. Go ahead and share the stream if you don't mind. Let people know that we're carrying tonight's JV contest. And again, in about 10 minutes, we're going to be honoring our senior players. We got some slides that we'll show you from time to time. And as we bring those guys out at the halftime of the JV game. You can see our two seniors on the screen right now, Cal and Landon. Had great careers here, not only from a basketball standpoint, but from a football standpoint too, if you're a follower of the gridiron here at Riverview High School. Two very, very successful young men, won a lot of games in both sports. So we're back to the action here. Second quarter. Evernham's three just off the front of the rim. Singleton will come away with it. Adams will look to hit a three, and he knocks it down. Ian Adams puts Riverview up 13-11 early on, second quarter. Riverview a little bit of pressure now, setting the trap. Merkel will get it in the corner. He'll kick it out to Preibel. Stolen by Singleton. He's got Spencer behind him, goes hard at the basket, gets blocked. I think that's Swan with the block.
Swan with the long arms on that one.
He got up a little bit there, too. $7:22 to play here in the second quarter. We're just underway in the second quarter. Riverview playing man-to-man. Pass is thrown away. Gallimore come away with it. Gets up to Everingham. 6'1" freshman gets it out to Ian Adams. Ian Adams just inside the three-point line. That'll be a two. Or like we like to call it our house, the worst shot in basketball, long two. Ian knocks it down, though, and puts his team up 15-11. Good steal knocked away by Everingham. That Gallimore comes up with it, out to Adams. Adams, Everingham again, back to Adams. A little keep away. Skip pass to Gallimore. Nice little touch into Singleton. He'll go up strong and lays it in. Number 5, Singleton puts Riverview up 6, 17-11. Bears want to settle it down. Coach calling out a play. Gets it to Swan. Nice little backdoor cut from Armetta.
Riverview with that pesky defense has kind of stepped it up here in the second quarter. It's kind of held Jefferson scoreless these first couple minutes.
Yeah, Riverview can put a few long young men out there. Makes it difficult from an offensive standpoint for the opponent. Gallimore wants it. Not quite going to get it. Now he'll take it. He'll go hard to the middle. Nice job with his body control. Lays it up and just rolls out. And that ball sat on the rim for about as long as it possibly could.
Foul on Swan. He went right at him. Wasn't able to get it to drop, though.
Nice little cut by Ruffner. He'll roll it in. Give the assist to Happy. Good hands again by Gallimore. Go back the other way. Thought that was coming right at us. Everingham with a little drop off to Singleton. Long on that shot. Merkel will come away with it. 19-11 Riverview. 5 minutes to play here, second quarter. If you're looking for something to do, head on down to Riverview High School tonight. Big Huron League matchup at the varsity for the varsity contest. Two teams really battling. Under 5 minutes now, second quarter. Everingham. Hard pass over to Ruffner. Ruffner just inside the 3 is Everingham. It's off. Gallimore dominating the boards tonight for the Bucks. Lays it up and in. 21-13. Jefferson having a little bit of trouble with that pressure defense. There's a fadeaway by Armetta. Rebounds goes to Everingham. He'll get it to Adams. Gallimore keeps it in his left hand. Singleton thought about it. Oh, thank you, sir. Singleton thought about it. On the up fake, ended up drawing a walk. You want to put those down there? All right, Jefferson back the other way. A little bit of contact there. Ruffner gets away with it. Pincava come out with the rebound. He'll look up to Singleton, decide to go all the way on his own. Swan with another block. That's probably his third block of the evening.
Jefferson really relying on those starters. Again, just the 8 kids, 3 on the bench. They've had the starters in there the whole game so far, it looks like.
Happy gets the roll again. And he has a smile on his face. Now you know why we call him Happy. Good steal by Gallimore. Back the other way. It's Ruffner. Pincava with the ball fake. Three's a little long. Merkel will come out with it. 23-13. Riverview lead's now been extended to 10. Here with 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Swan will give a little jab step. Armetta loses out of bounds, but it'll be off a Riverview player, so stay Jefferson basketball. Right at 3:03 to play, second quarter. Remember, we're going to be honoring our varsity senior basketball players at the halftime of this game. So if you're a fan of Cal or Landon, you're going to want to stick around at halftime to catch that celebration. And if you know some people who would be interested, please let them know that we're going to be honoring those 2 young men. And I'm sure we'll keep the feed up longer tonight, too, than we usually do so that people can catch that action if they're not able to watch it live. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll go back over to Riverview. I just realized that official, I couldn't understand why I wasn't hearing the whistle. He's got one of those handheld.
Tweety Bird one?
Yeah, a little bit of a softer noise. So if you're not hearing the whistle on the live stream, it's not because your volume's too low. It's because that
or a lack of lung strength on behalf of
the yeah, or lack of the mic coverage. It's definitely due to the whistle itself.
Riverview taking advantage of their length of their bench. Checking in is Cantel and Rivera for them. Timeout by Jefferson. Again, probably giving those guys a breather. They've been out there the entire game.
Poor fellas. But you know what? When you do have a shortened bench like that, it's actually a good strategy to kind of strategically place those 5 timeouts. You got them. You might as well give your guys a chance to catch their breath.
Very true.
Right, get a drink of water. The Bucks are back out on the court, up 10. Foul count pretty even. Riverview with 4, Jefferson with 3 on the team side. We're just now at 2:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Penkawa thought about it, pulled it down. Rivera off the back of the rim. Happy Gallimore.
He's having his day underneath. There's no offset of size. They're all pretty close, and Happy's been able to take advantage.
He's I think he's going for that double-double. He's well on his way to getting it. Adams back in now for Ruffner. Ruffner, a heck of a cross-country and track athlete as well. He probably doesn't even need a sub.
No.
Nice little stroke by Cantu. It's off the back of the rim. Merkel trying to keep up with Gallimore, brings down the rebound. Preibel now with the 3. A little long. Saved by Cantu. Rivera now to Adams, and they'll settle things down and walk it up the court. 25-13, 1 minute and 30 seconds left to play, second quarter. Ian looking for the backdoor cut. Didn't quite get the full cut. Gave it back to Rivera. Now there's a nice little slash by Happy. Oh, he misses the left-hand layup. Swan will lose control. It's going to be a call as a double dribble.
Turnovers might be that story for Jefferson on this one. They've been giving that ball away, and then they're missing those scoring chances.
It's been a while since they've scored, for sure. Nice skip pass to Adams. May have got away with a travel. Lays it up and rolls out. Merkel now hard at the basket, lays it up and in. Under a minute to go now here, first half. And Ian called for a travel. We see our 2 seniors now walking up behind the bench, getting ready to take their spot at center court. What's up? Armetta with the jumpers long. Preibel lays it up and in. Jefferson now back within 8. 30 seconds to go here, second quarter. Ian Adams looking to the middle. Clock's under 20. Gallimore. May have got away with another one. Under 10 now. Rivera knocks it down. And that'll do it for the first half with that Rivera bucket. The Bucks will extend their lead to 10. 27-17 as they go into the locker room, both teams. And now we get the opportunity to learn a little bit about our 2 seniors. Kyle Lockhart, Landon Kincaid. We'll turn it over to our public address announcer, Evan Petrovicius.
Welcome to our 2022 senior night for the Riverview Boys varsity basketball team. First up, Cal Lockhart. Parents Adam and Karen Lockhart. Cal has played basketball for 7 years. 3 of those years have been on varsity here at RCHS. Cal participated in football and basketball here at RCHS. His plans for after high school to study sports medicine and play college football. His advice for the underclassmen, don't make Coach Belts mad at 5 a.m. practices. His favorite basketball memory was the Pirates' long playoff run last year. Senior Cal Lockhart. And our second and final senior of the night, Landon Kincaid. parents, Carrie and Brian Kincaid. Landon has played basketball for 12 years, 3 of those years being on varsity here at RCHS. Landon, just like Cal, participates in basketball and football here. Landon's plans after high school are to study pre-physical therapy. And his advice to the underclassmen: don't make Coach Belts mad at 5 a.m. practices. Landon's favorite basketball memory: when he first got into a game after breaking his femur against Groves Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our 2 Riverview varsity basketball seniors.
All right, so that was our senior ceremony where we got to meet briefly our 2 seniors, Kyle Lockhart and Landon Kincaid. You'll see on your screen kind of a breakdown of their careers here as Riverview Pirates. Landon, a 3-year varsity starter, leading rebounder as a sophomore and a junior. Honorable mention, All-League as a junior, and first-team All-League football player. Now, Pat, I know we're at a basketball game. We're in a court with 2 rims that plays with a round ball, but you can't talk about Landon Kincaid without talking about his football career.
That's true. That's very true. He's got that size that can be pretty dominant out here on the court, but it comes from that football field. It brings the dominance from there and wears it out here as well.
I'm talking to his dad a little bit earlier. Landon is hoping to continue to play football at the next level. That's something that they're working on right now and looking very promising for. So Landon will get a chance to continue to play at the next level. And hopefully that news will be breaking here shortly. I don't want to steal anybody's thunder on that, so we'll wait for that announcement to come out, but hopefully that'll be coming out soon. Now Cal Lockhart. Cal is also a 3-year varsity player. Huron League first team in football, was the Friday Night Victors Defensive Player of the Year this past year, had an unbelievable year defensively for the football team. And he was also 2021 Metro Detroit Dream Team member. That comes from the Free Press and the News. So Cal's had a tremendous career as well. I mean, as a basketball player, his athleticism does a lot of good for us, especially down low. But from a football standpoint, he's just like a natural defensive wrecking ball as a football player.
And that pays dividends underneath the rebounds. We've watched him be outsized by some of these other teams, and he still made a difference. He's still come away with that ball and gotten a lot of second chance points using those defensive skills he's brought here from the football field.
Yeah, they're both
Hey, do your parents want
they're both a huge asset to us, and obviously and Cal's hoping to play at the next level too. And again, we don't want to steal anybody's thunder or announcements, but we're pretty confident Cal Lockhart will be playing college football come August. And so we're excited to follow their careers as we have with all our former players who are playing collegiately. And, I mean, it goes without saying that, you know, especially with Landon from a basketball standpoint, he's making a comeback a little bit here, coming off of that injury that happened down at Monroe CC. We all remember that. But every single night, at least the last 2 weeks, you can definitely see an improvement in the way Landon's been moving and exploding on the court.
Yeah, the mobility is becoming a little stronger, as well as the confidence, you know, as far as being able to go up against those guys and not be afraid to put the body on them. You're not trusting more in that leg as he's going forward and making these moves and maintaining his position under the basket.
Yeah, and that's key. And as someone who's been through something like very similar to that, it is all about confidence because it's strong. He's not going to have any issues with it from that standpoint, but you got to get it in your brain, and he's starting to do that more and more. And then Cal, I mean, on Tuesday night, if you watched the live stream on Tuesday night, you saw him just come into his own, finish the game with 25 points, and actually, I mean, 25 very important points too, especially going against a team that was much, much bigger than we
Well,
were.
exactly. That was a team that was lining up 6'4", 6'5" underneath the basket, 3 or 4 at a time, and he was able to still maintain his position, get that ball to the hoop.
And he'll tell you his favorite shot was the 3, though. So he hit a 3-pointer early in that game, a big 3-pointer actually. When Huron was trying to stretch their lead out a little bit, Cal stepped up and hit a big 3-pointer to kind of keep us in it. So, when big guys hit a 3, they automatically say, hey, Coach, I need more of those. So,
Yep, no, and they usually aren't allowed to get out beyond that 3-point arc, but, yes, sometimes they take advantage of them, and they'll take advantage of those shots as well. We can go over some of the scoring for them as well. For Monroe Jefferson, they've got the 17, which means they only put up about 6 points in the second half. But the strong one for them is 23 Merkel. He's had those shots within 5 feet, and he's taken advantage of them. He's got 8 so far for them. Also scoring for them, Preibel. I think he got outside. Not sure if he got the 3 or if he's got – I think he hit the free throw in the beginning. He got a 2-pointer underneath the basket as well. Swan, he does have more block shots than points because he's been getting his hand on a lot of our Pirate shots, but he's got 2 on the night. And also scoring, Gelso, number 30, he's got a couple points. And Armeta's been out there working hard. He got a couple points as well for them.
how about the Pirates?
For our Pirates, we've got going so far. Again, the one dominating, Happy, kind of number 23, was in charge there. He's got a good 8 points so far for us. Taking advantage of his strength underneath. Again, there's no dominating big men in this game, so it's all going up against athletics, and he was able to use that to his advantage. Adams kind of sprawling around out there. He's managed to put up 5 points. I think he got a 3 to go along with another 2 there. Rivera came in late in the game, got a bucket for us. We also had from Spencer. Spencer got a basket for us. Also Singleton, I think he got dished one down low, took advantage of it and scored. Also Pinkava's been one of the active ones. He's always moving around out there. He managed to get up 6 points for us, and also 2 from Ruffner on that kind of movement. When the guys are moving out there and they're passing that ball, they find the open shots, and that's what we've been able to take advantage of. A lot of tip balls, a lot of finger-popping passes, but they were able to kind of battle through, stay on the side, and again, they forced so many turnovers on Jefferson. That's what's put Jefferson in a hole, is they haven't been able to get that ball to the right guys, and too many tip passes for them.
And Riverview, very balanced scoring. 7 guys have scored already for the Bucks, and the team is kind of the prototypical J. Seville team. A lot of movement offensively. They take care of the ball fairly well, and then they like to extend the defensive end, and he's got them playing very well. As I said, I think somebody corrected me. I thought we were 14-1, but it looks like we're 11-2 on the season, which is still a terrific record for the JV team. I'd like to know what the JV record's been the last 3 years, because they haven't lost many games in the last 3 years. So they're doing same from a football standpoint too. I don't believe the JV team's lost 2 games in maybe 3 years. So the development program is working very well, and then it's also leading into a lot of success at the varsity level in all our sports. So that's key. Program development is key at the varsity level. So the Bucks are just looking at the clock, waiting for the halftime to end, because they're ready to go at it already. They're already standing out here while Jefferson's still taking a little bit of a breather as they have that short bench tonight.
Yes, and again, I think just the 5 guys they put out there, all 5 of them have scored at least a basket. But again, for them, the dominant ones, Preebel's the one up top handling the ball the majority of the time, and Merkel down low. Getting those open cuts, they found him a few times, and that's how he's managed to get those 8 points up on the board.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, long, athletic young man. All right, we're just about underway to start the third quarter here at Riverview High School, home of the Pirates. 27-17 is your score as we're underway here in the third quarter. Jefferson will start us off with the alternating arrow going their way. Preibel will go hard to the basket. He'll get them within 10 again, 27-19. Riverview back the other way. They got Adams, Ruffner, Everingham, Pinkava, and Gallimore. The starting 5 in the second half. That long 3 will hit off the back iron. Jefferson back the other way. Preibel out in front. He'll lay it up and in. Young Preibel puts Jefferson within 6 early here in the third quarter. Everingham, little 10-foot floater. Jefferson back the other way. Pryble now, he'll get to the free throw line. A little spin move, and he's fouled. I think that foul is going to be on Pincava.
That's his second.
Pincava's second. First free throws off the side a little bit.
Second one goes deep off the back iron as well. Probably a little upset about that. He's trying to get that ball back now on defense. Adams down to Happy. Happy's got it at the top of the key. Gets it to Ruffner. Ruffner not quite high enough. Happy taking it in the middle himself. Almost looking like this room's a little higher on this end for our boys.
Both shots were a little short, that's for sure. If you're out there and you're watching, please share the stream tonight. Let people know that we will be broadcasting the varsity game as well. Roughly 15 to 20 minutes following this game. This game is actually moving pretty quickly, so it might be a full 20 minutes. We'll see, but travel call there. But we'll go roughly 15 to 20 minutes after the completion of this JV game and the varsity game will start. We'll go on live with you maybe about 7 minutes prior to tip-off, talk about the contest, give you a little bit of a preview of these two teams because this is the second time Jefferson and Riverview have met. That's a nice, long three.
Armetta with the three.
Yeah, Armetta knocks it down and pulls Jefferson within 3. And Coach Seville said, I've seen enough. I'm going to call timeout, and I'm going to take a full one. He's got some things to discuss over there with his young Pirates. But, yeah, so we're going to go on live at about 7 minutes prior. So if you can share the stream with those that you know that might be interested in watching Huron League High School Hoops on a Friday night here at Riverview High School. If you're around, we prefer you to come down and watch the game live. That's where we would prefer you to watch it. But if you can't make it, we always enjoy having you with us on the YouTube live stream. And don't forget to subscribe to the page, too, if you haven't already. All right, Pat, what is Jefferson doing differently here in the second half?
It looks like they told Pryble, take the game over. He's come out strong. He's gotten to his shots, and he even got the confidence to try and throw up the three-pointer, I think, as well. But they've been taking it to us, and we haven't gotten those. They've been getting those second chance points, which we didn't give up as much in the first half. Down on the other end, we've just been missing. You know, we've come up short on some of the shots. And so now it's a matter of, okay, we got to get this organized, get the ball in that basket for ourselves. Did we move the ball? The guys had the shots down there, but they just haven't been able to connect, whether it's that floater in the middle or those ones just off the backboard to bank in. They haven't gotten them to fall. There you go. Answering our call right there.
They heard you.
Everingham took that. They got the passing. They got him in the back, and he got that little hook to fall for him. 29-24, and the press looks like it was a little aggressive. Ian Adams with the foul. Swan inbound to Gelso. Gelso's bringing it up the court now. Reviewing their man, intercepted. The pass came right to us. Everingham takes it. He might have to take it back up and set it. He's looking for cutters, but gets it back up to Happy up top. Adams looking in low, but he was passing through a little too much traffic on that one. Swan back the other way. And Adams might have got another foul on this one.
Yep. Definitely seems like Coach Seville in that last time out implored his young Bucks to pick up the pace defensively. And it's exactly what they seem to have done here in the middle of the third quarter. Pryble wanted that.
He did. As I said, someone told him to start being a little stronger, and he's had the success.
Hey, he's a strong
They
young
just
man.
weren't able to find him on that one.
There's your boy.
Merkel, another couple points for him, able to take that baseline.
That was with the Caden McGrath up and under, too. We're going to have to name everything Caden does. 29-26. Riverview holding on to that slim 3-point lead with 4:38 to play here in the third quarter.
Not sure if Jefferson's going to have to look to the bench or not. That's Armetta's third foul in the game so far.
Ian Adams with the trail block. Takes it back the other way. Oh, I thought he was going to pull on that one. Good pass by Everingham.
And one.
I think he's going to call it on the floor. But I like the way you're thinking.
Strong Tate, happy wasn't slowing down.
Yeah.
That's the first foul on Merkel. Adams up top to Pincava. He's looking at those things. He wants to hit those threes
He's
from out there.
thinking about it. Not quite ready to make the decision, but he's thinking about it. Armetta. Don't
Strong
look
on
now,
Armetta.
Pat. But Riverview's only up by 1. 3:40 left to play, third quarter. Jefferson feeling a little energized now. Hey,
That's the
there
one
we
he
go.
wanted right there.
There we go. Pincava knocking down to 3. Extends the lead back to 4. And Riverview can get in their little zone
Good
trap.
ball movement for Riverview. That's what got Pincava open. He had those other ones he was eyeing, but that one was the open one that was there for him to take. Swan with the floater. Gets his own rebound. Happy he'd seen enough of that, returned it back.
Give me that. Pincava again. Oh, he traveled. Oh. It's your boy, Pribal. Lays it in, 32-30, 2:50 left to play, third quarter.
That's 6 points already here in the second half for Prival.
You know, here's the key is Riverview's stuck on the outer half of that zone. They're not getting the ball inside at all, not either on penetration or looking for the open guy. And I think Jefferson said, hey, if you can hit the three-pointer, go for it. We're going to get it and go back and shoot layups. Good job by Ruffner.
Denied by Singleton. They kind of had those passing lanes eyed, and everybody stepped up and they kicked it out.
Spencer in for Riverview, and Singleton, as you mentioned, also checked in for Riverview. Ruffner, Pincava, and Adams. That's your 5 for the Bucks. There you go. Is that his 4th?
That will be the 4th on Armetta.
Oh, boy. All right, so that brings in number 21, Roberts, for the first time to give Armetta some time. Ruffner will knock that one in. Nothing easy, though. None of these baskets are coming the easy way for the Pirates.
Too many committing underneath. Kind of left their main Merkel wide open.
We're under 2 minutes now. Riverview up 2, 34-32. Adams with the 3. He'll rattle that one in. That's a big basket right there. Put Riverview back up 5. Oh, I thought it might have went off of Ruffner's stomach, but they'll give it over to Riverview. 1:35 left to play. Adams. Skip back to Pincava. Skip back to Adams. Make that zone move. Spencer now. The ball's knocked away. Preble really does a nice job with his dribble, but it may have stepped out of bounds on that far side of the basketball court. We're getting down to about a minute left here, third quarter. Adams again. Heat check, as the kids will say nowadays. Preble.
A little bit of the same.
Whoa, way off the glass for Preble. I heard him. He called that. And that gets Jefferson back within 2. We're under a minute now, third quarter. Nice job. Very good ball move. I heard that out of my ear from Coach over my right side. Good ball move. Spencer knocks it in. Preble, though, is going. He's a man with a mission. Back the other way. Cantu. Adams. Ruffner to Spencer. There it is again. May have got away with that one. 15-footer, a little long. Cantu battling. Ruffner will knock it in. The little man going in and getting the boards amongst the trees. Gets Riverview an extra shot, and they're up 41-35. Under 20 seconds now here, third quarter. Under 10. Jefferson. Roberts now has it to Swan. Under 5. Preble. Knocked away by Cantu. He'll go half court. 1 second. It doesn't quite get it off before the buzzer. So that'll do it for 3 quarters here of the junior varsity contest. Riverview able to hold on to that lead, 41-35 after coming into the third quarter with a 10-point lead. Jefferson climbed all the way back, got within 2. Now Riverview has extended it back to 6.
They did. They got the clutch. They got the runouts, and that might be the difference in the game too. Those guys might get tired. That might affect their shots again, since they're only running with 5 guys. There's 2 more on the bench and 1 with foul. So we'll have to see how strong they are here in the fourth quarter and see if Riverview wants to try and take it at them with their fresh legs that they're able to rotate off that bench.
Yeah, you would think Riverview is going to be a little fresher with the numbers, the just natural numbers of 8 Jefferson players, and Riverview has a pretty much a full bench, and Coach has been rotating them in pretty good. Senior nights tonight. We already honored our 2 seniors, Landon and Cal, at halftime of the JV game, but now at the conclusion of this one is what it's all about, as the 2 seniors will take the floor here at Riverview High School tonight against the Jefferson Bears. Now, this is not the last time they'll play at home, but this was the Friday night that Coach and the staff selected to honor our seniors, and they're going to look to go out tonight and play very, very hard against a team in Monroe Jefferson who is playing better than they have probably in the last 10 to 15 years. We're underway here, fourth quarter, so we should be about time with that varsity contest starting right at 7 o'clock. So if you want to let people know, head on down here to Longsdorf and check out the game live. Nice shot by Ruffner, 10-footer, knocks it in, puts Riverview up 8. A near steal by Singleton. Spencer with the rebound. Oh, yes, to Ruffner. He's out. Using that track speed to go hard with the left. Spencer with the rebound, layup, follow. All those things.
He's cleaning up on both ends of the court for the Pirates at the moment.
Well, you love those kids, don't you, to just bring that pure energy as soon as they step foot off the bench. Oh, nice little play by Singleton right there to knock it away. He'll keep it. Maybe a little shaken up. Probably would have been best to give that ball up, but, man, he made such a good play on the sideline. Just saw the highlight of Spencer's follow. He was flying down the court. Singleton now, number 5, will go to the line. He's going to get 2. And that's good. And that's quick burst by Riverview has now got the lead up to 11 here with 7 minutes to play here in the contest. You're watching the JV contest. Varsity will follow.
Happy checking in for Singleton. Kind of landed on that hip a little hard.
Jefferson now inbound, 7 minutes to play in this JV contest. Swan will go hard, no call. Ruffner will get it, go back the other way. Settle things down a little bit with a 12-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Happy will go hard at the basket, get him up out of the way. Really good effort by Spencer to keep the ball in, but official said he may have just stepped right on the line. Somebody's birthday today, I think, because Krispy Kreme just showed up in the gymnasium. Nice job by number 30, Gelso, to kind of look for an opportunity there. Decides to back it out, handling the ball nicely tonight. Pryble will take it on Spencer. Couple crossovers. Hard to the middle lane, but nice block. Oh, Pat, I don't know about that one.
No, Spencer had those long arms up there. It looked pretty good. But again, we got in situations like this, we just have the two officials. And again, Spencer was coming from the backside, and the official kind of went with what he thought he saw. Pryble with another. Hits the first one.
Looks like the Krispy Kreme's been delivered to the VIP section in the corner of the gym. Going to have to find out what the story is behind that one in between contests. Riverview will lose the ball out of bounds.
Happy gets it out a little hard, tipped away.
Ooh. Armetta to the baseline. Back up to Gelso. Trailing by 11. 5:45 to play here in the contest. Pryble. Maybe a little too much dribbling for coaches like Merkel with the long three off the back of the backboard. Ian will take it away. Yep. Yep.
He tried to slow that Euro down, but not enough to get that pass off. And a little too much thinking, a little quicker passing.
Well, that's the key. You can't slow the Euro down. It's going to be a travel. Swan, get it on over to Armetta. Armetta back in the game with 4 fouls. Done a nice job. Pryble just says, let me get down there. And Merkel lay it in. 5 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Nice save by Ian, save it from back court. Riverview looking to improve their record to 12-2.
Ruffner with a nice toss off the backboard, knocks down another couple.
Good use of the backboard too, something that's kind of a lost art nowadays. FAR official make a call on Ruffner. That's just his first. Armetta hands it off to Pryble. 15-footer. Long. Ian's got to watch the trail.
Tipped off a couple people. That's one of those ones we talked about where it goes off the foot. It's not a kicking motion, so you don't call that a kick ball, which they didn't. A couple bodies later, it's Riverview ball underneath the basket.
I got to give a correction to that one on Tuesday night that they called a kick ball with Shane. He did make a kicking motion. I watched the video, but he didn't kick it. He missed it. He missed the kick, and it ended up in Colby's hands, who was kind of upset because he had a breakaway when the official called a kickball. But he did make a kicking motion.
That's not his natural running motion?
No, I don't think so. If you joined us expecting to see the varsity game, we're going to probably start right on time tonight. I would expect a 7 o'clock start. We'll go live. We're going to cut this feed just so you know. So we'll cut the live feed. We'll go live about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to 7, and then we'll go live with our preview show. Our preview show at about 7 minutes to 7, right before the start of the national anthem and the starting lineups. But in the meantime, sit back, enjoy a little bit of JV action. This is our first time we've been able to show these young men. Nice shot by Spencer, number 11, hits a 2-pointer. First time we've been able to highlight them this year, and they're playing a whale of a game for us here tonight. Nice job, effort from both teams to get on the floor. 51-38, Riverview with the ball in the lead. Pancava thought about it, skipped past the Cantu, a little long.
Happy with the defense denying down there, knocks it out of bounds. Still be Jefferson's ball under their own basket. Timeout, he's taking a full one for Jefferson.
Full timeout for the Bears.
3:27 left in the quarter. They've grown that lead to a good 13 points now as 51-38 our Pirates. Again, the defensive end for Riverview has kind of put it to them, and so they've kind of been battling them, not giving them opportunities, and that's what's kind of taken it away. Again, it's not necessarily their turnovers on passes.
Right. It's
more of our aggressive defense, and them almost they're switching to almost like I'm going to take it to the basket myself. We've watched that from Ameda's trying to get his opportunities. Prybo's been successful. He's been doing it on himself too, and then when they're on, they're finding Merkel underneath, and so I think they got to keep the ball moving a little more, and get that open man to get their shots if they're going to try and bring this deficit a little closer for them.
We do want to remind you, I know I said that we're going to cut the feed and then they'll go live again. So make sure if you're here to see the varsity game or you're coming back to watch varsity on YouTube, that you click the live feed that'll be showing at roughly 10 to 7. So you'll see this game up, but it won't be live at that point. You'll need to click that live feed at that time to return to the varsity game. It's going to be a whale of a game. I know sometimes when people see that they're playing Jefferson, this is not your mom and dad's Jefferson, as you might say, of the past. This is a very good team, skilled team, a big team. They go 6'8", 6'4" across the front, so they got some size. And Riverview's going to be looking to get a little bit of revenge, as they didn't play well down in Jefferson, and Jefferson did. And they came away with the, I think, 10 to 12-point victory back in either early January or December. I can't even remember. It seems like forever at this point.
Yeah, I think that was our trip that started in January with the league play. I think that it really picked up, and that we started off with the wins, I think, early with the Grove Seal and the Huron, but then we ran into the traffic with the other ones. As you say, the revenge tour comes home.
Yes, right. That's right. We'll steal a little phrase from the Michigan football team as nice ball movement by Riverview. As the boys start to start the revenge tour tonight.
Spencer Strong underneath. Jump ball keeps that ball alive for the Pirates. Happy feeling 3.
Okay. You can do that when you're up 15, 2 minutes left, and not worry about coach on the sideline too much. Oh, Swan loses it. It's good defense by Spencer right there, moving his feet. So we're under 2 minutes now. Riverview up 15, 53-38. We'll correct that.
I can tell you about Prival underneath, or Merkel underneath is the one kind of to get it to, and they were successful in that one again.
Back the other way, 13-point lead now. Oh, Swan on the run out. Spencer trying to catch him. Can't quite get there. Coach Seville's seen enough. Cut as the Bears cut the lead to 11. 1:33 left to play in the contest. So you can see on the screen right now we are set up for tonight's varsity contest. Our 2 seniors have been honored here at the halftime of the JV game. Now they're ready to take the floor. This is the time of the day they really kind of live for as they prepare for the next game. They're standing on the side waiting for the JV to get done so they can take the floor for warm-ups. It's a good time. It's a Friday night. This is what Friday night and the winters are made for, is for high school basketball. In the fall, it's for football, and the winters is for high school basketball, and we're excited to be here tonight to bring you all the action of Huron League high school basketball. Huron League hoops on a Friday night. Again, if you can come down, we'd love to have you, because we're hoping for a large turnout for a big Huron League contest game between these 2 teams. I know I've said it before, but it's the best value in entertainment. It's high school athletics. All right, 1:33 left to play in Monroe. Now Jefferson's coming out in a little bit of a press as they look to climb back in this thing, down 11. Good job by the Pirates to get it to Gallimore. Gallimore goes strong to the basket. Even with the foul, he's able to finish. That could be... Oh, I thought it might be on our guy, our Meta, but no, he gets away with it. It looks like the foul's going to be on Swan, maybe?
Yes.
Yep. It's going to be Swan's 3rd. Nice little crossover. Takes it right to the basket. A little hard, a little strong. Merkel. Merkel's definitely the Joe's French Italian Inn MVP for the Monroe Bears, that's for sure.
Yes.
Great establishment down in Frenchtown, which is technically home to the Bears. We're under a minute to play now, 4th quarter. 55-44, your Bucks with the lead. Spencer Everingham with that classic left-handed stroke knocks down the 3-point basket. He's going to be a good player here in the next few years for the Pirates, that's for sure. Jefferson back the other way. Now we're under 30 seconds to play here in the 4th quarter. Happy will just pull it out, give it to Pinkava, just trying to hold the ball now. We can count down the last 20 seconds. Ruffner will just dribble it out, and we're down to 10. 58-46 victory here for the Pirates on senior night at Riverview High School. And as that time will run out, you want to hit our scores real quick, Pat, for the Pirates?
Yep, we'll go ahead. Yeah, kind of turned it up still in the second half. Everingham with that 3 gave him a total for 5 on the night. Ruffner with his couple baskets inside. He was getting those 5, 10-footers. He's got 10 on the night. Pinkava chalked up 11 for us. You had Singleton had 4 on the night. Spencer with his active body around there put down 8 points for us tonight. Rivera had a shot. He knocked down 2 for us. Also Adams, always active out there, had 8 for us. And also Gallimore, happy, he put up 10 for us tonight.
All right, so that'll do it for us here at the JV game. We're going to paint this one maroon and gold, and we'll be back with you here shortly in about 20 minutes. And we'll say goodnight for now, but we'll see you in about 20 minutes.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.